everybody. Can everybody hear me okay? Just want to make sure.
Hello, everybody.
Let me get in here to the chat to make sure that there is a signal.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Audio and
Just
video
make
going
sure.
out.
Hello, everybody.
Let's get in here to the chat to make sure that there is signal.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Audio.
Just make sure.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Can everybody hear me
I
okay?
have the same echo as last time. Oh, okay. Let's see if that fixed it. Is it gone? Excellent. Okay, well, today is Gwup number 36. Number 36, this is great. And all you guys and gals are getting so much better at guitar because of it, right? Awesome. The things that we're going to do today are going to incorporate some barring. It's going to incorporate some right-hand picking things. A little bit of slurring action, some pull-offs and things like that. And I got a couple of interesting things. I've got one little thing going from major to minor that we'll play along with, and then I've got a little Tony Rice thing that is from an intro of a tune called Nardis that he and my guitar teacher from a while back, John Carlini, they recorded an album together called The River Suite for Two Guitars, which is a fantastic record. And if you guys don't know that record, you should check that out. It's just phenomenal guitar playing and just great music. So that is part of the intro to that. We're going to use that as a kind of a little warm-up scale arpeggio kind of thing. And then we're going to do some like right-hand picking chordal kind of stuff. Okay? So let's just jump into this first one, and hopefully you have your guitars handy. If you're new to Gwup, this is meant to be an interactive class. So you have your guitar, make sure that you're tuned up, and then I'm going to teach you the lines, and then we're going to play them together in an exercise kind of format. And if you haven't seen it, the music for today, I wrote the tab out, is in the chat of the YouTube stream. It's not on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, I recommend that you jump over to YouTube, and you can find that link on my Facebook page. Just go to Kevin Neidig or facebook.com/Kevin Neidig. It'll take you right there, and you'll see the link for it. It'll take you to YouTube, and then you can just click on the link there, and you can download that and follow along on there. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is going to start off with a pentatonic major scale, okay? And we're going to start this in the key of C. And the way this is going to work, let's go to here. I'm going to start in this position, which is a finger stretched position. Normally we have our fingers are in line here. We're like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, wherever that first finger is, the other fingers follow the consecutive frets. But if you do a finger stretch, the index finger can go down 1 while these other ones stay here, or the pinky can go up 1 while the other ones stay here. And so the way that we're going to be doing this one is, so let's go up into 9th position. So first finger's on the 9th fret, and the rest of the fingers fall in line up to the 12th. And then the index finger is going to stretch down. So the index finger is going to play the 8th fret, okay? And so the way that this sounds is like this. Okay, so we have this little square shape. If you kind of connect the dots. It looks like a square. And then you've got the pinky that comes up. And then here's that pull off. And then we're just repeating it back. So you go forward in the scale, do the square with a little tail in the end. Pull off, and we come back to the beginning. Okay, so let's do that together. We're just going to play this pretty slowly, and then it's going to go down in pitch. So we'll play it. I think we're going to do it twice before it changes keys. I forget how I made the how I made the backing track for this, but let's go ahead and count this out, and you play along with me. 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I'm going to go do that again. We're starting in the key of G, so I just wanted to show you up here so it wasn't such a big stretch for you. But the same thing here in the key of G. Again, we're going to be in 4th position, but thinking finger stretch here on the 3rd fret. So it's going to be like this. Still the square with the tail at the top. Pull off. Okay, and then we're just going to travel up 1 fret at a time to get the exercise. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, and 4, and. So it's 2 times. All right, here we go. Shift up. Shift up. Shift up. Shift. All right. So hopefully that wasn't too bad. Because of the tempo on there, I'm doing all downstrokes. And if you were to do this more quickly, you can go, I'm just going to, so there we did it as 8th notes. So here I'm going to try 16ths. And this might be too fast, but 1, 2, ready, go. So anyway, that would be if you wanted to take it up quicker than that, and that's totally fine. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now this is part of the same exercise. We're going to combine these 2 things together. Now this one, I'm just going to keep this in the key of G here, and we're changing it to minor. All right, and so for this one, we're starting off with a bar. So we're going to bar these 3 here. Right? And that's part of the G minor chord. If you guys don't know that open G minor chord, it's definitely one to know, and it's one that people don't teach for whatever reason. It kind of gets skipped over. And that 5th string is muted by the second finger. Okay, so we're gonna do this little bar here. And then as I ascend this string, I'm gonna kind of release that bar right there. And so that pull off is the same as the major. And then I'm hitting that note instead. So there were a couple of notes that are different, and there's some that are the same. So the major, right? I've got this finger stretch going on, but then when I go to minor, I don't. I go to third position. Pull off and end here. Okay, we're not gonna do it that quickly, but that's the idea. Okay, so let's try that one and go up exactly the same way as we did the first one, but in minor now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and shift, shift, and up, try to make that pull off nice and snappy. Shift up. This should be the last one. Yeah, okay. And where's the next? Okay, so now we're going to put those two together. We're going to go from the major to the minor. Okay, you know, I was saying about making that pull off kind of snappy. One of the things that people tend to do is that they do the pull off and they think, oh, off. And off in their mind is away, right? So they're pulling away from the guitar, like out in front of you, right? And it really shouldn't be that way. It's more of a snap. You know, so when I'm doing my finger, I'm pulling my finger towards the palm of my hand or toward the floor. So it's like I'm snapping that note. You know, it's like a snap off, not a pull off, but you know, we call it a pull off. Thanks to Pete Seeger, I believe. Right, so that's it, and that's how you make that more snappy. Okay, so let's go and play the major and minor together. Here we go. 1, 2, and ready and go, and so major is first. Then we're going to go to minor. Then we're going to change keys. Shift up. last one. And minor. Oh, there's one more. All right. So that should be a little bit of a workout on your hands. I mean, hopefully, if you kept up with me, you feel that going on in there. So give your hand a little shake here to the side. Get that blood flowing back into your hand again. All right. So I don't know if we're going to get to all of these today, but we're going to skip down to number 3 for right now, and we're going to do the more of the right hand picking thing. And so for this one, we're going to start off doing a D7 shaped chord. All right, so that's going to be, I guess I should zoom in here again for this one. Actually, what I could do is I'm going to do this, and nope, that's not going to let me do that. Okay, never mind, I'm not going to do that. So first finger is on the 4th string on the 5th fret. Third finger is on the 7th fret, 3rd string, and then the next string, 6th fret, and then the pinky gets the 7th fret again. Okay, so we have 5, 7, 6, 7. And that gives us a D7 shape, just like if you played D7 here, but because we got to move the open string, we have to fret the D7 this way and just keep crawling that up until we get to here. All right, and so the picking pattern here is really interesting. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or in this case 4, 3, 2, 1, and according to the strings. Okay, and if you're playing this slowly, I would do down, 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 down on everything. If you're putting a little bit of speed on it, where it kind of feels more like eighth notes, then I would start to alternate picking and go down, up. There are other ways of picking this too, but those are the two that I would definitely stick with if either of them give you any little bit of trouble. I would just stick with either down, 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 or alternating down, up, down, up. So here, I'm going, right, for the strings, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, 3. So it's 3, 2, 1, 3 is the second half of that pattern. Okay, so we got 4, 3, 2, 1, then 3, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so all of that together, I'm not going to put any pauses here now, so it's going to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3. So I think the easiest way to think about that is the first part, each string is in line, right? And then instead of going 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to go 3, 2, 1, but then we still need one more note, and we're just going to hit that third string again, because there are 4 notes in each pattern: 4, 3, 2, 1, then 3, 2, 1, and we've run out of strings, so we're just going to come back and hit the 3 again. Okay. Okay, this is a great pattern, and so the way that it's going to work is we're going to play that twice, and I gotta shift my music around here, and so we play this twice, and then the chord shifts, and then so here I'm going to bar my index finger, lift the fingers, and then the pinky is going to play here on the 8th fret. and do the same exact pattern. Okay, so what we're going to do is play that together. I'm just going to put my metronome on for this. Let's see, let's go. So we're going to play this as quarter notes for this one. Okay, and we'll just stay in this key. We're not going to shift around the keys just yet because I want to add a little bit more onto this first. 1, 2, 1, 2 with me and go. Again. And then switch chords. And back. Okay. That might feel kind of tough to go from this chord to this chord. That's a lot. Because here we tend to want to squeeze a lot to get that chord so that it doesn't buzz. You don't get that kind of stuff. And then when you go back to here, you see how I made that transition? So I went from here, and then this finger stays, and then I brought these fingers back, and then roll that index finger up to relieve the pressure of, or the stress of holding that down. Okay. Now the next part of this, we're going to move some notes around, which is going to add a little bit of difficulty, but not too much. So here, we play those 4 notes, and then I'm going to lift my pinky, so here I am going to need the bar. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, if you look at, this is exercise 3B. Okay, so here's the trick, and this is one of the reasons why I like to use this as a warm-up pattern, as a technique pattern, is you want all of those notes to ring out as much as possible, right? We don't want, you know, that kind of stuff. We want it to sound just like, you know, a piano player has a sustain pedal, and they can push the sustain pedal and hit all the notes and everything rings together. Well, we don't have that luxury on the guitar, so we have to hold things down and move them at precise times. And it's really hard. It's really hard. And so when you hear people play and it sounds very smooth, you know that they've worked a lot. I mean, this isn't, to me, this isn't something that you just kind of, you know, trip onto a guitar and you can do this sort of thing. But the idea, the technique is that you're not going to move a finger until you need the note. So don't move the finger until you need the note. So in this case, I play. Now I need that note, and I didn't move it a nanosecond earlier or later. It's exactly when I need it, right? It's here. Up. Okay. Now, when I have to go back, I have to go back to this. This is going to stay open, or it's going to be on the fretted bar here. I'm not going to go back to this until the moment I need that finger to go back on. Watch. See, when I came back to do, then I put that down, right? And so that has to cycle around. Okay, and if you play it a little more quickly, then it really starts to shine, I think. Okay, now the next chord is going to be the same exact thing as this, and we're just going to lift that finger to play that to the barred note here on the 5th fret. So this one is going to be 3, 4, and 1. Okay, and notice I only put the finger down exactly when I need it. All right, so that can take a lot of thought power as you're playing through this, but if you master that, then doing other things that are sort of this, you know, in acoustic guitar, they kind of call it cross picking. This isn't like the way cross picking originally was, but to me, if you're picking something out that sounds like it's finger picked, but you're using a flat pick, then it's more along the lines of cross-picking. So this is a cross-picking idea, especially since it sounds kind of like a banjo. It's like a banjo roll. That kind of thing. But that's the kind of idea of that constant rolling thing with the pick and playing chords and notes at the same time. And to me, it's a beautiful way of playing guitar. So let's try this as the exercise, and then we're going to call it a night. And I hope you guys are enjoying this Gwup here. I can find number 3. And I think we play G twice, and then we go to the C chord, which is what this is. And if you didn't know these chords, great, because now you do. You know this is a G chord, you know this is a C chord. If this is a C chord, if you move it up, it becomes C sharp, D, D sharp, E. You know, so now you're adding all these chords to your vocabulary, which is great. All right, so let's give this a shot. Oops, I lost my speaker. Let's connect that again. All right, hopefully this connected. 2, 3. Okay, so it's gonna 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and here we go. 1, 2 with me and go, and I'm just going to go up that high because it gets to be too much up on the fretboard. But you can work that around. I'm going to put this up on SoundSlice, and if you guys want this to play along with these backing tracks, it'll be on there. Send me a message, and I'll send you the link to that. And other than that, like the video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. That really helps out a lot. And I hope you enjoyed this month's Gwup. We'll see you next month. It's always the second Monday of each month. And until then, thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.